This is the final page of the Accommodations Request Packet. It is a form called the Authorization to Release, Exchange Confidential Information. The purpose of this form is if ever we need to contact the professionals that created your documentation to get some more information or ask a question about what they said, this gives us the release to be able to do that. Otherwise, you as a student would have to act as the go-between and contact them and ask for details and stuff like that. So this provides a direct conversation between SAGU and that professional or that clinic so that we're able to dialogue and get the information we need quickly. So you'd put, it says I, and then you'd put your first and last name, and you have the option to either authorize us to do this or prohibit us and say that you want to be the one who does that contact and go between. That's up to you, because remember, you are in charge of your own information. So you can authorize us to do it, or you can choose to be the one who does it. If you click prohibit, then what you're saying is you're going to be the person, the individual who is going to contact that clinic, contact that professional, and ask for the information that we need. So this is asking for the authorization, or authorizing or prohibiting the access to the academic accommodation staff in the learning centers to contact any of the providers listed in the disability documentation to seek new information or clarify existing information that we deem necessary to evaluate the need for accommodations. It's also an authorization and release, an exchange to share, discuss this documentation when necessary with other SAGU staff while determining accommodations. This doesn't happen on a regular basis, but if there's a professor or if there was another staff member who specifically knew information that would help us understand things, then we would contact them as well. And the type of information that we would be discussing would include the following. Could be a treatment summary, history or intake, diagnosis, psychological test results, psychiatric evaluation or medication history, dates of treatment attendance, professional recommendation. And so by signing this and clicking that you authorize, you're saying that you understand that this content will continue until you choose to revoke it. You understand that you have the right to refuse to sign this form, that you can revoke your consent at any time, except when that information has already been released. We can't take that out of people's minds. You also are saying that you understand that refusal to sign this release could add time to the need that's needed to complete the accommodation reviews process. And you'd sign and then you'd date here as well. This is the final form. Once you've signed this form, the one above it, as well as provided us with the academic history form or the student information or student history form that was above that, then along with your disability documentation, you can submit that to the learning centers using the contact information provided.